Right, so another question we get regularly asked is, when do I need to change my pH probe or my pH pen? The easiest, simplest answer really is when it starts to run really slow and when you struggle to calibrate on 4, then it's time to change your probe or pen. There's a few indicators you can have a look at. So this is our pH probe. This has a KCl solution in it, has a small bubble here. And this is a thick gel, and this bubble is rising up this probe very slowly. As you use this becomes polluted and contaminated with the water from the nutrient solution, and that bubble will start to go zoom, 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 and this will turn into water. So when this is very watery inside, that's an indicator that your pH probe is on its last legs. You also need to soak it regularly in KCl. The pH probe has a 6-month warranty, the pH pen has a 1-year warranty. If you clean it regularly and soak it in KCl solution, you should get 1 to 2 years out of your probe. And I've had customers who've had the pH pens for 2 to 3 years. It's a very good idea with the pH pen. There's a little sponge in here for the KCl solution. That keeps it hydrated. But it's a great idea that every time, when you think about it, just leave it overnight in a beaker of KCl, and that gives it a really good feed. And that keeps it just running fast and accurate. A question we get asked a lot is, do I need to calibrate or replace my EC probe? And the answer is no. All you need to do is regularly test your EC probe in a solution of a known standard. So this is a conductivity standard solution of 2.77 EC. There's different ones out there, but as long as it's a known solution, that's fine. We recommend 2.77. With the truncheon, that'll be reading between 2.6 and 2.8. With a digital reading, that can read anywhere between 2.7 and 2.9. That's within specification. All of our EC meters are accurate to 0.1 plus or minus. So all you need to do is regularly test it in 2.77. We recommend every month. And if it reads low, you need to clean it. Take this off for cleaning. I can't tell you how many times I go to a trade show, I take that off and the person goes, oh man, I've had this thing for 5 years. I've been getting these crazy tools to clean it. It just pops off. You only ever take it off for cleaning, and the shroud pops off for that, only for cleaning. And to clean it, you just use our conductivity probe cleaner. This is an abrasive paste, and you just put it on there, you give it a clean with the chamois, and what you'll start to see is the paste will turn from white to black, and all you're doing is taking off the top layer of carbon of these sensors. And Bluelab is unique in the fact that we have a flat sensor. It makes it incredibly easy to clean. All other EC meters I've seen have 2 metal prongs. Those prongs, it's almost impossible to clean. So what you're doing when you calibrate is you're really calibrating in the dirt, the reduced surface area of the sensor caused by it being dirty. But with ours, you just keep it clean. You clean it right back off. It essentially restores it to factory default. You put the shroud back on, test it in the 2.77, and you're good to go. It's very important to test it, because what you don't want is your meter reading low. If it's reading low, that means you have to put in more nutrient to get it to the EC value that you think you need. That's bad for the plants and it's bad for your wallet. Nutrients aren't cheap. When measuring the EC of your nutrient solution, it's very important to measure the EC of your base water. So say, for example, your feed chart says mix to 1.8 and your water has 0.4 or 1, 0.8, whatever it may be, EC in it already. Don't add on the feed chart to the EC that's already in the water, because what you're going to be doing is overfeeding it. If your water has an EC of, say, 0.4 at the beginning, they're still salts. The plant root system will still see those as salts. They may not be the salts that your plant needs to grow, but they're still salts. They're still there. So when you're adding in your nutrient, you just need to add it up to the level that your feed chart states. If you add the base EC level of your water onto what the feed chart is doing, you're going to be overfeeding. You're going to have too much salt in your solution. The water's going to be thick. The plant's going to be trying to suck it up. It's a thick, salty solution. It can't do it. You're also going to give yourself root burn as well. And finally, if you ever have any problems with Bluelab products, please feel free to take them into any GroWell store. Bluelab have personally trained all GroWell store members, and they will be able to troubleshoot any problems you've had, help you with any calibration or cleaning issues, also determine whether the product is within warranty if you've lost a receipt. If it is within warranty and it's a genuine Bluelab issue, they will also be able to swap you out a new meter or probe.